Hi, I'm Brent Green, and welcome to The Green Scene. You got an extra space on your wall? Maybe your Ansel Adams has gone sepia. Maybe you're looking for a new twist on your bachelor pad. Well, today, we're going to take you to plants on walls. So let's go check out some living art. I'm here with Chris Brybach and Daniel Rosamano of Plants on Walls. And Chris and Daniel, can you tell us how long you all have been around or when you started your business?
Yeah, we started 2.5 years ago researching living walls. What we wanted to do was try to figure out a way we could provide living walls to people and bring this into people's lives.
Both of us have a passion for plants. We absolutely love plants. And the idea of putting them on a wall was such a creative and inspirational thing to do that we kept pursuing it. And finally we developed our own technique, which we've been working out for the last 2.5 years, and this last year is when we promoted ourselves, and it's been a great hit.
What was your inspiration to make living walls or plant art?
Well, we first dove right into Patrick Blanc's work in Paris. In 1975, he first started making living walls. He's a botanist, and he's really studied this a long time, and he could create the most incredible biodiverse collections of plants that we've ever seen, and they've been going for quite a while now.
So Chris, can you tell us what this is and what makes it green?
Well, what we've done is used a recycled felt. We folded the felt onto this panel to create these pockets, and in the pockets is where we can do all the growing. When it is done with its life, it could actually be recycled and melted down and made into more panels or other items.
Can you give us an example of how to plant a living wall?
Yes. Daniel has a plant right here, and first he takes the plant onto the little root wrapper here, which are felt squares made out of the same felt. And then he will fold the bottom piece up and kind of push it down. And this makes a little satchel for the plant to grow in. And then he folds the sides over, and then he has a nice root wrapped plant. And the neat thing about this felt is it wicks water. He just inserts it into the pockets, and the roots will grow back into the back layer of felt where they get the water and nutrients that they need.
So would a plant get root bound in a setting like this?
Well, the unique thing about growing in felt is that it reaches a hydroponic state where the roots change their habit, and they grow no longer than the point where they need the nutrients and water that they require. Here's a vine that's been grown in for quite a while there. So you can see how the roots begin to grow. You still have the ability to remove the plants.
So can you tell us why someone would want to have a vertical garden in their life?
For instance, say you're a plant lover and you have a collection of orchids. You can actually put the plants up on the walls. You're standing and you're working on your plants. You're not digging in soil. Also, having plants coming in the house takes out all the toxins in the air and revives the air cycle. And it's something you can have on your back door. You can do a wall of pockets and put herbs in them.
So you would consider this an effective way of urban farming or gardening?
It's a new interpretation of how to bring plants in a space-saving way.
Also, they invite birds, bees, and butterflies. Yeah,
hummingbirds.
Yeah.
It's also an aesthetic value to have something around you in a business environment that calms you, that gives you a meditation space.
I can see working in an office that had all plant walls would really make it conducive to making money.
Yeah, there are statistics for that too.
I mean, even for restaurant owners or cafe owners, people come in and they enjoy watching the wall, what it does over time, and how things grow and bloom and what's happening with it.
So can you tell us a little bit about your clientele?
Our clientele is great. We keep a balance of clients that have small needs, that we sell very inexpensive products to hang on their back fence. We also like working with designers, architects for the larger projects, and those could be absolutely stunning. What we do is provide something that is workable for all types of people. Say your mother's at home who want a little small thing for their children, they can do that very affordably. And we can also do a very executive high-end level where you have the nice tanks and coppers and different materials and metal.
Where do you see the future of living walls and plant art going?
Well, there's a lot of opportunity to go back and explore what Patrick Blanc has done a lot with the automated hydroponic systems. I'd like to see skyscrapers covered in them, buildings. Farming is an interesting idea. There's a lot of cropland that's been depleted by being abused by bad farming practices, that the panels themselves could actually be put in those in place of those rows, where you can grow 32 times the number of plants in the same place.
Beautiful.